I just stepped out of an event that is not only personally meaningful, but also probably the most joyous event in all of Jewish life. A Brit Milah, a circumcision ceremony. It is a time of great joy, but also of great meaning. And reminding myself of this concept of circumcision in the flesh and of entry of this child, like his father before him, into the covenant of Israel. This one is in the old city of Jerusalem, and it happens to be a family that I know well.
Say hi.
This is Rabbi Eckstein.
Say hi.
In fact, I was present at the very brisk ceremony of the father of this child. So you really see in situations like that how generations go on and on.
You won't feel a thing.
It got really
Well.
fast. It got really fast.
God said to Abraham, "You shall keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you throughout your generations. You shall be circumcised in the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be the sign of the covenant between me and you. Every male among you who is 8 days old shall be circumcised throughout your generations."
The Bible makes it very clear that we are on the 8th day after the birth of a child. We are to circumcise that child as a sign of our covenantal relationship with God. And as in every covenant, there are agreements that both parties make.
I am Almighty God. Walk before me and be blameless. I will establish my covenant between me and you and your descendants after you for an everlasting covenant. Also I give to you and to your descendants after you the land in which you are a stranger, all the land of Canaan as an everlasting possession.
God promised Abraham that if he will walk with him and be tamim, be whole, be complete, be humble before the Lord, then God would give him progeny, he would give him future descendants who would bless all the nations of the world, and he would give him the land of Canaan, the entire land of Canaan, Israel, as an achuzat olam is the Hebrew phrase, as an eternal possession. And they sealed the deal, they signed the agreement with the circumcision.
Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
It marks the restoration of the Abrahamic promise to God and God's promise to Abraham, because this is an eternal covenant that God stresses in the Bible constantly. It's not just with you, Abraham, that I make this covenant. It's with your children and your children's children and for generations to come. So if you hear about a Jewish family that has a boy and has a circumcision ceremony, the Brit Milah, the circumcision of the covenant, you'll remember what this is all about. It's the sealing of the deal between the Jewish people and God, and the expectations that each party has of each other.